Excuse that noise. So, hello. Oops. We've got a very nice prompt today. Very fun. It's going to make me draw a lot of movement because the prompt is dynamic. Which, oops. Hee. Da-da-da. I've also got tea again. I've dared to drink hot tea again. Some good hot tea. Continuous or productive activity of or relating to physical force or energy. Requiring periodic refreshment of charge in order to retain data. That's not the kind of dynamic we mean. A force or factor that controls or influences a process of growth, change, interaction, or activity. A dynamic force or factor. What I've also thought about was this Inktober. We've not had a single double page yet. Like, all of these are single paged. I kind of want to do a double paged one. So I would flip this over, glue these two pages together. And then, draw on both of these pages. For that I would have to zoom you guys out a little. It's okay, I'll just have to move the sketchbook about if I'm going to do a double page. But first I think I will just very quickly glue together the pages. Draw an X. And there we go. So now we can draw on this double page something dynamic, probably the fight scene with all of our characters that we've got so far. Ooh, for one, I hope this doesn't go through 2 pages because I just glued those together without thinking first that maybe I need to put something behind it. It's okay, we will still put something behind this page at least. It's fine. I'm not going to do something hugely crazy that's going to so clear. I mean, most of this paper is pretty clean anyways, so except for the bit that I just got wet. Hi! I've been thinking of doing a double-paged drawing today. Very brave, I suppose. The issue is just that sketchbook can't fully lie on top of the thing. I can do it like that. There we go. It's supposed to be automatic. Odd. Did the Discord bot maybe fall asleep? Stream called, what you up to? Hello, change starts once again. Yes, the best of chains indeed. Stream code is sleeping. Let it sleep. Okay, fine, fine. We can deal with a sleep bot. Avian isn't even here yet. I'm trying to get it visible for all of you. There's always some bit covered. Today, though, I remember to turn on the lights on either side, so hopefully we're not going to get shadow issues today, although it's a lot brighter outside than it was yesterday. He's always here in our hearts. Yes. Right, dynamic. We've got to get a lot of movement in this, I feel. So we've got the party and the jellyfish that's getting attacked. Those are the two main images. I need to move this more this way, don't I? Something. It sucks that the camera is so tilted. Hang on, let me just get closer. A little more up. Zoom out. I mean, it's very hard not to get it tilted. And then you just, there we go. I think that's a bit better. That is better, that's better, that's better. Good, good, good. One page more. There we go, right. How does one draw a dynamic fight with a jellyfish? Also, I might have gotten black ink on my hands. Just a bit. Oops. It was a incy-wincy tiny mistake by making the jelly wobble. Wobbly jelly. It was like, poke. We've got reflections in the water. Interesting. What's it reflecting? I think it's reflecting the chandelier. Oh. One of these lamps is not as bright as the other ones. Okay, I'm going to ask Pinterest for some dynamic poses. Fluffy cats. Dynamic poses. Fighting poses. Because the mermaid is going to be fighting. Oh my goodness. The issue is all of these have legs. Our merbit does not have legs. And why are most of these not properly dressed? Right, I'm not doing that again. Just remove the legs, artistic amputation. I know it's technically already, they're technically already removed considering they don't have legs, they're mermaids. I'm just not sure how I'm going to put it. I'm going to stage it. So let me try and make a thumbnail. Indeed, did not get notified. I know, I'm sorry. The Inkbot, not the Inkbot, the Streamcord bot somehow didn't think it was necessary to notify anyone today. I don't know why. All I know is I'm definitely scared to draw a double page of movement. I said hello to you a long time ago. You never replied until now. Let's zoom in a little. Okay, you still can't see. I know that I wanted a dynamic-ish fight scene, but not great. Gotta zoom up a little bit more. There we go. Dynamic jelly wobble fight is seen as the topic. So what if we had the merbit guy person? Ink! Just flow with me for a second. Here. Trying to kind of yank the jellyfish that's got its tentacles twisted around the trident thing. So like we've got the jellyfish. Kind of this. Yank it around, you know? It's like, whee. And we'll have Chanterelle looking shocked in the background. Hey, Chanterelle. Ink, just wobble with me for a second. So now I've got an idea, and I'm just going to have to translate it to a double page. This is going to be fun. It's going to be the first time we have a close-up of our enemy. Or perhaps the jellyfish's own enemy. Well, let's cover up that next situation with some hair poking out from underneath the helmet. I'm doing my best here. Bro, why is it just cutting the page? No, don't do that. Thank you. You guys can barely see the yellow. It's fine. We'll color it in a moment. Just gotta figure out. I'm gonna have a trident like so, and then the forky bits. By now this trident must be very rusty. You know? Maybe it's all turned to rust by this point in time. Oh my goodness, that is so wonky! Nah, we are not having wonky tridents today. There we go, that's a bit better. Irish sunlight works in mysterious ways. Honestly, I thought I would turn on the lights just to get more light in here. Consistent light, may I add. But might have been too much. I forgot what are the, or is it just little cool rolls? But they do make him look cool. Oops, I might have just smudged, that's the word I'm looking for, smudged the yellow just a teensy tiny bit. Kind of look like deer antlers now. It's just wearing deer antlers. Okay, let's try and draw the dynamically wobbly jellyfish. Tentacles are obviously going to be wrapped around there, but I'll do those in blue later on. Later on. Let's say the table in the background was knocked over. The table back earlier, you know. I've got the blanket lying around here. A knocked over bowl. All the shrimp falling out. And a splattered cake. Splattered cake. And we've got the other jellyfish just floating here. Maybe floating away to get away from the hunter. Just kind of like, wee. We are leaving. No, not the cake. It's a fight. They have definitely ruined the cake. The cake shall forever be ruined, and the relatives shall be fleeing away. Poor shrimp caught in the middle of everything. Exactly. The shrimp mafia will remember this. Got a tiny little jellyfish. It's hard for you guys to see, I know. I'm sorry. I'm doing what I can to get the sketch done quickly. Perhaps we've got Champignon lashing out with his lute. Like, usually he's a chill guy, but if you heard his party guests, or like rather not party guests, but like the people who are listening to his jig, who basically are paying his money. You touch them and he's coming after you. You know? Kind of feel bad. Champignon just playing a banger of a song in the background while everyone else fights. Nah, he's going to try and hit this guy with his lute, which is very robust because it's underwater as well. Because like, if it's underwater, it's gotta do something. He was playing a banger of a song before, but now it's getting too close to him, and he don't like that. And we'll have Chanterelle trying to stop him because that's his loot. He should not be trying to hit other people upside the head with it. You know, even if they're trying to kill his employer, basically. Father, don't do that. It's your family heirloom. You promised I could have it. So much going on. At least from the little you can see with the yellow still there. Right. Okay, we're going to start on the very left with the jellyfish and work our way around. You need to add some dynamite explosion in the background just to add a pun. Dynamic dynamite. Dynamite. I mean, I think we can stretch a few things, but I'm not sure about explosives underwater. And there's already so much going on. But I think we are quite good. We don't need dynamite. No, I meant to get the orange, not the brown. What am I doing? Grab the wrong ink pot. Do not disappoint me, orange. There we go, nice load of orange. I feel like it's too bright for you guys. Can barely even see that orange. Hang on. I'm going to change that. Thought it was fine. Oh, come on. Oh, the batteries are also almost empty. Good to know. Good that I remember to get the spare battery down here as well. Okay. Why are you not changing? Okay, I think that's okay. Let's just close those. Lighting in this room is just very difficult, you know. But I'm sure we can manage it somehow. I need the let me just put that phone right there. Never mind. Okay, I get it. I haven't changed the thing yet. Oh great, my swatch card. I'm sorry, I still have not gotten around to finding a bunny. Or a V-bunny, rather. Could just make a new one. That might be simplest. I guess I'm going to have to make myself a bunny again. Because I don't know where the other one is. Let's add some blue. How about we dip it in first before we try to draw? That might be a smart idea. Forgotten how to make another bunny. That's good. The art of a deal. I've got so many different projects to finish though. Well, not. Yeah, actually, I do have a lot of projects to finish. So it's not particularly easy of a thing to fulfill or just do. You know? It's not finished yet. I'm still doing the edging. It's not lying flat as I'd hoped, but it's doing a little better in that regard though. So it's not too big of a deal that it's not lying completely flat. It's awfully close to the merbit's hand. Take your time, I'm sure it works properly already though. How would you rate the warmness out of 10? Pretty much 10, because it's very, very warm and soft and woolly. And now we've got a bunch of tentacles to draw. Ain't that fun? Oh wow, already? Goodness. It hasn't snowed here at all. It's been rainy, and currently it's cloudy and kind of a little bit sunny. 30 degrees! Poor you. My goodness. I don't know what I would do if it were 30 degrees here. Probably melt. Something. Got a very wobbly jellyfish. First night that it got below 0 to -9 degrees. We had 11 degrees tonight, at least according to Dad. I mean, in the evening it's supposed to go to like 2 degrees, but that's not too bad, in my opinion. Either of those. I mean, it's cold enough that we've got the fireplace going, you know. But I wouldn't call it, you know, particularly comfortable to have cold weather like this. You need to pay for a lot of winter electricity. I believe that. Oh, I absolutely believe that. That's something for sure. My last year December heating cost me €1,400. Yeah, same. I just don't vibe with summer. Everything above 18 degrees is hell. I I'd say 20 degrees is a comfortable living environment, you know? 25. Makes sense. Like, I don't like hot summers either. They're a bit too hot, too warm. Both ways down to -25, I'm fine too. Ooh, I start freezing at like 10 degrees maybe. Maybe a little more or less. Sometimes even at 20. I get cold so easily. Hence why I'm wearing a very warm cape. I don't like humid and hot. Dry and hot is fine for me. I mean, here in Ireland we get a lot of humidity, I think. Especially when it's not particularly warm. And since we're at the west coast here, we usually also get the brunt of a lot of storms. Which can be a vibe some people might like, but you know, it's not for everyone. If it's storming a lot, especially during the winters. Whew. During the winter, storms go crazy. I'm not even sure how I'm going to do voiceovers for videos. I have asthma, so humid is never good. Ooh. Then let's pray that the humid stays away. In the next glaciation, meaning something with ice. Well, Ice Age. I think we can wait a while for that to come. Like my mum tells her that back in her youth they were saying that the next ice age was coming, but then it never did. Instead, we are now all talking about warming of the planet. Aren't we technically in an ice age right now, or am I making that up? I don't know. Is it an ice age? I'm not seeing a lot of ice. According to our prehistoric class, it takes like 350 years to start developing and reach the coldest point. We are in a surprisingly long non-ice age period. I see. It should have started around 5,000 years ago. Huh. Well, if anything, I know that nature doesn't really abide by rules most of the time. Lots of things are overdue. Although I suppose the Campi Flickri are starting to show signs of them erupting at some point, perhaps. Ooh. Ah, sticky ink. Get off me! There was a short ice age between 1300 and 1750 though. Yeah, just like a tiny icy period. I'm not sure I would like it though. I mean, what are we supposed to eat? Jelly? I googled it, but I don't understand it, so I'm giving up. Oh, come on. Can't have been that bad, right? I mean, it brought the crisis of the 17th century with the 30 Years' War and the plague and crop failures, so can't say I'm a fan. But why are you waiting for it? Let's be happy that we're not in the Ice Age. It looks a little like an upturned flower. Yeah, but the heat waves are doing nothing better, right? So many countries without water, definitely not good for crops either. Yeah, that's true. Neither are particularly great. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more shading inside of this jellyfish. But only like a little bit. It looks like a little flower and I like it. It's a flower jellyfish. We need a dark blue. We have a dark blue. Not a lot of it, but we have a dark blue. And I am going to Limerick again soon, so I might go into art shops. Because I've found a couple that have piqued my interest. So we'll be buying some things there maybe. If I see like any particularly good inks that I would like to try out. Why are you not drawing? Come on. Okay. You're going to just take the ink from the thing here and just spread it out across the jellyfish. Because apparently this color doesn't want to draw well. Meanie. New technique. Take the ink from the glass tip pen and then draw with that. That was just so that I wouldn't waste as much ink as I would have had I just washed it off, you know. But that's looking a little bit better now, which is good. That's what I was after. Let's take the carmine off, which I also don't have much left. That's a cute emote. Why is it not opening? Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. First we've got red jellyfish here. Oops. Put my hand in the blue. Smurf! I'm a smurf. I'm a smurfy, smurfy, smurf. Ooh, I see. Jellytober, you meant. By the end of this Inktober, you're going to be a jellyfish expert. Perhaps. Perhaps. But I will never know, you know. I haven't drawn different kinds of jellyfish, so, you know, my jellyfish knowledge is still very vague. But I know what you mean, and I appreciate it. You'll learn, you'll learn. We should do like a month of me drawing different kinds of jellyfish. Become one with the jelly. Embrace the jelliness. Jelly-sember, I approve. Ah, no. In December, I think we should do something Christmassy. Or, you know, wintry. What's a wintry topic? Aside from Christmas, of course, you know. Let's go with blue. What's not wintry about jellyfishes? I'm not sure. Snow jelly. There's lots of other little things out there that are wintry. Like different places with snow. How about snow scenes? And an underwater seaweed Xmas tree. You can draw Santa with scuba gear next to them. Oh my goodness, that sounds so much fun. Wait, why is the scuba gear next to Santa? Because Santa needs no gear. It's a gift for mere mortals like us. I understand that. Oh, he's just posing for Instagram. One of those famous last images. Huh? My arms are getting cold. Let me just warm them up a bit. I am an armless witch. Oh, okay. See you, Nick Ma. Hope you've got a lovely day. I'll upload the stream anywhere on YouTube, so you'll know where to find it. And you'll have a nice rest of the day. Be free. BB. Very nice. Interesting. Did you know that Santa has run over people? Grandma got run over by a reindeer. No, not Grandma. Grandpa, wasn't it? Grandpa got run over by a reindeer. He's been hunted by the police. Santa's naughty at times. Santa should be on his own naughty list, honestly. Climbing into it was Grandma though. Grandma. Oh, okay. So I was right. First guess was right. Good to know. I feel like things are going to take a turn tomorrow with the word illusion. Because that implies something in this image is not real. But what is that something? What is not real? What is real? What's not real? How can you tell reality from fantasy? So many questions. Such little answers. Will we ever find out what's real and what's not? So real. Actually, back there it might turn to black again. I don't celebrate Christmas, so none. What's you guys' top 3 Christmas songs? I like Deck the Halls, the 12 Days of Christmas, and In der Weihnachtsbäckerei. Those are like some favourites of mine. I'd say Miss Fogarty's Christmas Cake. Oh, that's a good one too. The Christmas Traveller and Christmas in Killarney. Those are good songs as well. In der Weihnachtsbäckerei is just very nostalgic to me because it's all about baking cookies and messing up. As you do. When you bake your cookies. You know? I guess I have a theme for it has the word Christmas in the name. We've got Deck the Halls, 12 Days of... I've only got one that has got... Well, technically 2 because Weihnachtsbäckerei has the word Weihnacht in it, which is German for Christmas, so 2 out of 3 have Christmas in it. But Deck the Halls is not one of those. Well, I suppose we're going to have to consider what in this scene is not real. What's an illusion? So much mystery. Tablecloth. Just lying here, piled up. From all of this fighting. The table needs to be a bit shorter, but I'll draw another table like right here, having been knocked over. Ugh, come on. Freehanding a table. Isn't this smart? Look who's arrived.
Hello.
We are trying to draw a very dynamic battle scene.
A what?
Battle scene.
Battle scene?
Yes.
You're not gonna.
Kill the jellyfish?
Oh,
Nah.
don't.
Nah.
Wait. What happened with... How is it Oktoberfest?
We were talking about
Hello,
Christmas
Abian.
a few seconds ago.
Christmas. Of all days.
Yeah, Abian loves talking about Christmas.
Something must happen at Christmas for him then.
Really, do you think so?
He'll have his 100th birthday then, I think.
100th?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
What can I say? I'm a Christmas guy. Santa he is. True, he could be, right? His interest in history, I mean, you know. He could actually be Santa. You know, Santa has lived a long time and visited a lot of places.
So you're saying just because Abian has travelled a couple of times and returned that he's Santa Claus.
See.
Interesting thesis. Abian, what do you have to say for yourself?
Interest in history, plus going to Italy and came back to tell it.
I'm Santa! I agree, I am indeed Santa.
Confirmed. I didn't even know it.
What a weird thing to happen.
Wow.
Doesn't even know he's Santa.
I finished my Spanish page.
Have you?
Yes. Spent
Yay!
the last hour reviewing it. Now my brain is dead, but I finished it, so it's all fine.
You are a successful human being.
Korea wants to duel you? Wait, how... Hey there, how are you?
Stitchin! Hi!
Hi.
Mom! Did you find some time? Wait, who said anything about a duel?
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, well, when's that command being used? Like, since when? Since when did you add the duel command?
I don't remember. I think it was sometime around the time where I
It's been a long time.
won the duel versus Abian. Feels good.
Dang it, I won.
Pre-celebrating your birthday. We totally don't have anything planned.
Totally not. Santa just died.
Wait.
I hope you
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Let's go find another guy that's interested in history and traveled to Italy and came back.
There's plenty of people like that. Mum is into history and she's also been to Italy. She's even been on top of the Vesuv. So she can also be Santa.
She's not a historian. She has not.
But she's
Uncovered.
into history.
She has not uncovered stones in Spain.
I crown you Santa too. I'm not a historian yet. I decline that. I don't want that one. Guys. That was it with Christmas. Now we don't have Christmas anymore.
Sad.
You should have won, Abian.
Mm.
Instead of disappointing everyone. How does the dual thing work though?
I have no idea. We should check that.
Totally.
Nobody's siding with me. Wait. You could be the second Santa. I mean, could be the
But
first
he just
Santa.
declined it, so we are still without Santa. This is so sad. Zombie Santa played us. Whoa! Zombie Santa!
When did that turn into Anne?
Oh my goodness, I am scared.
Same.
Drawing a mermaid in armor is not that easy.
It's Halloween after all. It's also not Halloween today.
Well, it's the season for it.
Is it?
Yeah. October, you know. I'm all dressed up. Why zombies? Stay a bit more underground, then you could be a skeleton Santa. Came back from the dead. Tis the season to be spooky, fa la 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 la. Tis the season to be spooky, fa la 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 la. Sorry.
I was like, that's not right.
Not again! You guys.
Come on, accept it, Ariane.
Don't be weak. Will zombie Santa win this time?
How does
Korea keeps winning. Why?
Wait, since we have to review that later. Dang it.
Oh no.
Ariane, no.
The camera. Sorry, excuse me.
It died.
Don't worry, I've got the spare battery right here. I can just open up. Plop. Take it out. And I think it's this way. Yes. Pop it back in.
Two zombies.
And it should turn on again. Ta-da! Very quick battery exchange. Undead to need their presence too. Well, zombie Santa is about to return. You're gonna try again?
I mean, come on, just Korea, and then we shall see who wins this time. Wait, sis, did you just put it so that the person that puts the duo that doesn't?
I didn't do anything.
Again. Oh, what?
Avian wins!
Whoa!
Hey!
Oh.
Let's go! I guess it's not rigged. Oh my
That just proved it.
It's not rigged. It works perfectly fine. See,
I am back to just being zombie Santa. I feel like the world is against me. I need again to become just Santa.
Then win the next.
I'm a really bad villainous.
Again. Korea wins again. Well
now we have
done.
zombie 2 Santa again. 2 zombie Santas now. Well, Ariane, you've not.
How many zombies can you be before you're an actual dead person?
I don't know. It can be a lot. Cannot win.
Is it possible to revive our Santa?
I don't know. Streamlabs died after that one.
Did the bot go sleep? Oh dear. Did it? No, that's the wrong one. Wrong button. Close it. Close it. Let's see dashboard. Not cloud, but no, it's on. It's on.
Should work.
Where's the dual thing in here? Quotes. How do you do the quotes thing? At Korea is fleeing the battlefield. Ah.
Now you'll have to drag him out of lurking now, Ariane. You are not stuck as 2 zombie Santa.
Oh, poor you.
Well.
I'm sure a zombie existence is not that bad. Right? Probably
True.
is that bad. Today's prompt is dynamic, and I did my best to try and get things moving as much as possible. We've got a wobbly jellyfish. There's this jellyfish hunter who's trying to kill the immortal jellyfish. This is Champignon. He's a minstrel, and he was there to have gigs, to just play some gigs at the birthday of this guy, this jellyfish. And that's his daughter trying to stop him from hitting this guy with his instrument, because the instrument is precious and needs to be protected.
That is true.
Oops.
I am feeling the appetite for brains for some reason. Oh yeah.
Bian!
What? What? Well, I'm a zombie. You'll have to excuse me.
This is complicated, isn't it? Right, I gave him brown hair. Or her. I don't know what gender this mermaid is that's attacking the jellyfish. It has grown a deal, though. Unless this guy is quite far away a little bit. I don't know. Drawing a dynamic scene when you can't erase is a little difficult.
Indeed.
I'm a zombie. Oh wait, no, I already read. You already read that.
I did. Yep.
There's like a little bit of hair sticking out. Technically, he should be having his hair tied back, but
He's rebellious.
He's rebellious, exactly. He's rebelling against mermaid society by not doing the sensible thing and keeping his hair.
Not doing the sensible thing. Well, at least he's rebelling, you know.
I'll try and draw his face in.
Well, I should go. Maybe go outside a little bit. True. You gotta rebel sometimes.
That's how rebelling works.
True.
I suppose so, yes. But does that mean that you should throw all sense out the window and not keep your hair back?
Sometimes.
Or perhaps jellyfish hunting is just no longer allowed in mermaid society.
I don't know.
So he's doing something illegal anyway. What? Come on. I mean, as a zombie, as a zombie, I'm bald, so I can't really speak about someone else's hair.
Do zombies even eat? Ambian.
They eat brains, don't you know that?
Oh.
Go to a science lab if you're hungry.
What?
Sorry.
At least I don't have a science lab.
Yeah, be happy you do.
I'm never coming to Spain like that.
Exactly, don't threaten your visit.
Half players. Yeah. I'm gonna go outside.
Gee. Avian, you've scared her away now.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
See you.
What a see ya. We only eat vegan human products, aka tofu. Oh, how did the tofu mayonnaise turn out, by the way? Or did your mom not try it yet? Just remembered that. She sadly got it written down. Oh no! Well, you never know if you like it if you don't try at least once. And if you don't like it, you can tell her to never make it again. The thing is, I like tofu. I fear for my stomach safety. If the thing is, I like tofu. Okay. But tofu mayonnaise does sound a little sketchy. What ingredients aside from tofu are in that mayonnaise? Let me quickly bring up the tutorial. She's got it pinned in the PC. Oh no. Okay, go ahead and do that. I don't know if I'm going to regret this. But, you know, we'll be okay. Everything shall be fine. Oh dear, now some of the brown has leaked into the helmet. Oopsies. Do some shading here because everything needs a little bit of shadiness. Oh, you know what would make this a little bit better? Bubbles. Lots and lots of bubbles. I'll draw in a bunch of bubbles in a bit. 350 grams of tofu, 3 spoons of vinegar, 1/4 cup of oil, a spoon of mustard, 1.5 lemons, 1 garlic piece, half a spoon of salt, and a bit of sugar. Sugar and mayonnaise? Why? Ugh. So basically the tofu is just replacing the egg. Or at least supposed to replace it. I just noticed it's literally called vegan mayonnaise. I don't approve. Why does it have to be mayonnaise though? Like you can make other sauces, right? There's other sauces that don't involve eggs that would work just as well as a topping or sauce for something, you know? Why tofu? Why? I remember the shiny bits of his armor just sparkled gold for some reason, so we're going to add in gold because wheat mayonnaise. Maybe. I don't know much about mayonnaise. But like there's other sauces, you know, hummus works very well as a sauce. And you can mix it differently with different ingredients, you know. A wheat paste sounds much more nice. Exactly. Don't have to slam tofu into everything. Hummus is absolutely fantastic. Exactly. And homemade ketchup. Or ketchup, well, it's basically a tomato sauce, but like That is so much better than regular ketchup from the shops. No, I was about to say from the socks. I would prefer tahini sauce instead. Yeah, tahini sauce works as well. See, tahini sauce is white. If you want a white sauce, you can just take tahini. Is this gold sufficiently shaken up? Shake it up, shake it up. Was it shake it up? Okay, let's try and get some gold details upon this armor. Ooh, the smell. Oh goodness. Goodness. That smell. Ooh. Come on, flow down a little. And we're gonna drop. Okay. That's fine too. You know, if you want to drop a single droplet upon the paper, that's fine too. You know. There's a certain way you have to draw with these kind of inks. Oh, we were looking on one of the art supply shops websites that are in Limerick, and they had a set of metallic inks. So not just gold and silver, it was a whole set of, I don't remember how many, but it was a lot, and I kind of wanted just for the sake of having it. I don't know. Also because I like it and I like the idea of metallic anything. I like my metallic watercolors, of course. I will keep using them, but to draw like small things in paintings, metallic colors are not that great, at least in watercolor form, you know? I feel like it's already separating from the binder again. Might need to shake it up again. I know, right? It sounds like metallic heaven. Now, let me just shake it up again. But we'll see what I find in the art shops in Limerick. We were also planning on looking at some bookstores while we're at it. Because Limerick has a lot of bookshops apparently. So does literally almost every Irish place I've been to. There's at least one or two tiny bookshops. How's Limerick compared to a big city like Dublin? I mean, I haven't walked around it a lot. Why are my two siblings staring at me through the window? Mom! Come on. They're still looking at me and laughing. What? I don't know what their objective was, but I would say Limerick is a little calmer, I guess. Maybe. I mean, it's busy there at certain hours, but I haven't seen much of it yet, so, you know. I've also seen a castle in the distance last time I was there. I don't know if I shared that on the Discord, but there was a castle in the background, which I thought was very cool. I love castles. I would like to see it up close. Take some pictures so I can draw castles. This is starting to remind me of candy cane colours, you know? The red and white stripes. Definitely not the season for that. I'd love to visit some Hiberno-Norman castles. Hiberno-Norman castles. Is that a specific type of castle? Dang, the sun is coming out. And I put up the window literally. The blinds on that window literally because I thought the sun was going to stay away. I feel like the lighting loves to fool with me. Like one day it's gone, the other it's back. I'm always kept on my toes, guessing. The earliest types of castle erected by Norman invaders during the first conquest of Ireland. Ah. Oops. Before then, there were only wood and grass types of hill forts. The Normans brought stone. Oh. So we looked over a couple of bricks and started building their own castles, which were better, of course. That's how humanity works, isn't it? Spending a lot of time on this mermaid. Or merbit. Mermaid hobbit creature. He's got purple skin as far as I can remember. So let's do the shadows in purple. Emma! Hi! How are you doing? This is a bit of a mess to explain. But essentially, this mermaid that has not been drawn yet is Chanterelle. That's her dad, Champignon. This is a mystery mermaid who's yet to be named. And he's a jellyfish hunter, and he's trying to hunt this immortal jellyfish, who was celebrating his birthday up until this point. Or rather, up until this point. I'm really proud of this image. The lighting is great. It looks very mystical and sparky. And the prompt for today is dynamic, which I've tried to get in here as much as I could. Try to make it as dynamic a scene as possible. I'm going to add a lot of bubbles to emphasize some movement here later on. But first, we need to finish drawing these other two mermaids. They're dancing in the window now. They're just going... Yeah, I can see you too. I don't know if you can hear the two of them laughing. What will be eaten? I don't understand the thing you're saying. I don't understand. Instruments don't be eaten? Yeah, exactly. Why are you threatening violence to the people behind the screen? Because they were threatening violence to me. They were going like, I can see you. Just like, oh my goodness. They're so silly sometimes. And I've allowed them to distract me. I'm sorry. They were saying something about that ended with not eaten or not to be eaten or something like that. Maybe I will find out what they were trying to say when they come back inside. and tell me what the meaning of those weird words were. The garbled mess that I couldn't understand. Sad. It's raining for you guys. The sun is literally coming out and starting to shine in my face. And I'm considering pulling down the blinds just to keep that from happening. Because it's in my face and I don't like it there. I'm literally making up for the short streams that I've had before. Simply because I have the time today. Let's see. Right. Champignon, what color palette do you have again? Where are you at? There we go. Right. All I've done today is go shopping for food. That's a good thing to do on a day like this, you know, a rainy day. Go shopping. Oh, he's got a very red nose, didn't he? Let me just move that. All I've done today is sit on the sofa. I've done a few secret things. I've been working on Tilda's present, maybe a little bit. Well, I haven't been working on it, my brother has. Sadly, it only allows you to work on it one person at a time. Right, I remember he has a red nose and some red cheeks. He's blushing. I must track after secrets. We've been doing secret stuff. Well, Becky doesn't watch my streams, so it's fine. Why is she looking at me like that? Truly sad that Best Mod doesn't watch your streams. I mean, at least she joins them sometimes. I love you guys. Kids these days. And now we've gone again. Apparently I'm only a form of short-term entertainment for them. Truly sad. That's the life of a streamer. The sun is starting to shine into my eye whenever I lift myself up. So excuse me a moment. I'm going to pull down the blinds. Because I'm not having this. There we go. Got it. Oh, there's a spider. Better not disturb the spider. Let's leave the spider alone and in peace. There we go. Now we can just get back to drawing without the sun shining in my face. Ooh. It's a tiny, itty bitty, tiny spider. Nothing to be afraid of, you know. Okay. Let's get some other colours on here. Right. Including orange. Lots of orange on the pen because otherwise, for some reason, the orange won't draw. One of my flatmates had to evacuate a big spider from the kitchen ceiling today. Ooh. I suppose you just moved in and so now you're scaring all the spiders out of hiding. You know? Most of the spiders we have here are just your regular old house. Oh, I know. I know they're scary and kind of icky. Kinda. But you know, they deserve their place in the world. They eat insects. And I think that's a good thing. Because then we don't have to deal with as many flies and mosquitoes as we otherwise would have. You know? Oh, you've got a picture of it. Again, I'm being stared at. What is it with them staring at me today? Honestly, I don't know. I just had a weird idea for a spider channel. I don't think I've got anything on my face, and even so, look at my hands. Come on, I'm basically cosplaying as a colourful Smurf today. So like, it can't be that. At least I hope it's not. Just really realised that actually I think I started with orange on this pattern skirt. It's a very interesting pattern, not sure what it's made of. Smurftastic. Smurftastic. Why must I always end up turning into Smurf? Okay. Hidden behind the spoiler bar because Tilly is also afraid of looking at spiders. And she might complain if she's not warned first. Right, then the other part of the skin was dark blue, I believe. The orange goes in there. Don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. I need blue. I need blue. Also a dry Gluster pen if that would be nice. If you'd be so kind, Gluster pen, as to get dry. As if it's doing the drying and not me. Things are getting so intense in this mermaid battle. Right, let me see. Oh, I do need the green for his hat and some of his sleeves. That's the wrong green. Wrong green! I meant to get the apple green, which is right next to it. Okay. Sip of tea to keep my brain from getting fried. Bubble. Pop. Oh, it made a little pop sound. That was adorable. Truly adorable. I tell you. Most adorable little pop I ever heard. Let's try to shade this in a little bit before I add the strings to the instrument. Da, 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 da. Dun, dun, dun. Shade this bit in. He needs his eyes pronto. But I think I'm going to do this champignon's hair first in brown, so I've got something of a reference. Actually, no, we'll do the mouth first, and we'll do it in the ink pot that I haven't opened until today because the lid was stuck, but I got it unstuck very quickly, and now I'm happy, and I'm going to use it. Oops. Even if only for a little tiny bit of this face. I was just proud that I had opened it. And my siblings are coming back to the window. I'm just going to ignore them. Good, they're gone. I need to remember to keep some of his beard white because he's an old guy, so how to deal with your siblings? Don't. How to deal with hands? Don't. It's literally just a blob. Blob hand, blob hand, blob hand. No hand. Not that jellyfish would have hands. Probably, just pretty sure they don't. That will look quite interesting. Jellyfish with hands. Remind me why I gave this guy so many details. Gee, don't jump around, lid. Because you wanted to give yourself a challenge, I guess? I don't know. I think at the time I wasn't really thinking about how much I was adding to his design. It's just that I wanted his design to look colourful. You know, as one does. We'll deal with shadows there later. It's gonna rain all night and I'm on the top floor. Oh no! Well, he certainly did achieve that. He's colourful and very Nice. Although I think I've made him a little thicker than I did in the original drawing, but that's fine. He's a dad. He's gonna... This is completely fine. Right, then I think his sleeves are cobalt. So let's just draw that in. Compensating for all those very short streams by doing something complicated today. That's just the way I work. Okay. Champignon is almost done. Close to, at least. Ah! Come on. Back on there. Apparently I'm going to the bar at 8, so through the rain I'll go, but luckily it's like a 3-minute walk. Have you got an umbrella? Or a good raincoat at the very least? Yes. Then that should help at least a little bit, unless it's really, really strong rain and wind. Then I would not recommend taking an umbrella outside because it's going to fly away from you and then you'll never see it again. Oh. Raincoats are important, but maybe the umbrella will do the job and just skip. Not skip. Hide under all those roofed areas. None of my coats have hoods. Ooh. That's not good. Ooh. Let me just stretch. My back hurts. I've been leaning over this paint drawing for so long. It hurts a bit. Right, what colour was the cake? Blue. So we are going to have blue cake spread out across this floor. Yum. It's unfortunately now smashed blue cake. Used to look like this, and now it looks like this. Yeah. Wonderful. Wait. What colour was the bowl of a shrimp? The shrimp bowl? Red? Seriously? You went for red past witch? On top of a red tablecloth? I was mad. Absolutely mad. Well, I gotta stick to what I did for the sake of continuity, and that did not just happen. We'll cover it up when I do the background. It's as simple as that. I now have all the ingredients to make a mug cake. Ooh, a mug cake. That sounds like fun. I've never had a mug cake. Big cakes, yes, but mug cake, no. They're tiny and small, but in a big family you tend to make big cakes so that everyone gets a slice and not just a spoonful. We don't tend to put our cakes in microwaves. We don't use our microwave at all, actually. It's either... it's just for you, but that's, you know, that's an appropriately sized cake then. A mug cake. I think after a mug cake I would be quite full. Considering that a slice of cake can be enough to fill me up. Maybe 2 slices. Depends on the cake. But unfortunately the cake on in this drawing is broken now. Nobody's going to get to eat it anymore. It's interesting how much it's interesting how much this color theory thing can actually help me a little bit with this as well. Like, I could have tried to do this with an underglaze. Actually, oh my goodness. Would inks and underglazes work? Like, could I start out mapping out shadows with one color and then go over it with other colors? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I don't know how it would look. But this is working quite okay. Doing the green over the red to add a little bit of depth into this, because it does need depth. There's quite a few colors in this armor. But I want to make the mug cake now, but should I do it before or after dinner? I mean, it's a cake, so it would function as a dessert, but having sugar before bedtime tends to keep you awake a little, you know what I mean? So perhaps before dinner. I imagine a mug cake won't take that long anyway. So do it before dinner then. After dinner, no one guarantees you're going to be hungry still. That's also true. But if you're going out after dinner, you could just have the cake now, and then eat dinner, and then leave. You know, that's an option. No. I don't remember what I was going to do. Right. Tail. That's a good place to start now, isn't it? I've got these bits. And I feel like I change their shape a lot. I mean, I have plenty of time. Depends how early I do dinner. Well, it's up to you in the end, isn't it? It is indeed up to me. In the end, nobody in this chat can tell you what to have or when to have it. rather. We are not messing this up now. I need a smaller brush. Let's take this smaller brush. Okay. The last merbit to draw is Chanterelle, the crystal mushroom growing mermaid. Right, she's very simple, I hope. That's wrong green. Oh, it's almost been 2 hours. Oops. Why? They're back. The siblings are back. What? Huh? They say they want to play with you, Abian. You're going to have to wait. Thanks. Gee, such impatient kids. Ah, Correria, welcome back. I did promise we would play today. Oops. I'm sorry, Abian. I'm keeping you here with my drawings. I did not promise I would play with I can draw. Ah, it's okay. There's an endless amount of days. I know. I'm sorry. It just... I rarely get the time to really play around much with these drawings in Inktober, so I felt with dynamic, it just had to be special a little, at least, you know. Because dynamic is quite a fun prompt. I need to do a lot of movement, a lot of stuff happening, you know. Right. Chanterelle's hair. I will just keep dipping into the orange. I don't know what's going on with it. The orange ink just doesn't like me, apparently. There we go, lots of orange on there. Let's see if this works somehow. It's not working better. Why? We're about to get an orange droplet. Yeah. There we go. Fiery orange wall hair. only took forever. I need somewhere else for my brushes to go. I know, paper towel. Okay. I don't think we need anything darker than this for her hair. Because it's fiery and orangey and I like it. Twist it shut. Close it and close this as well. Then what we've got is blue for face and hands. So, let me just move this a bit. Ah, I forgot the hands. There we go. And then we've got purple for the highlights in the face. And that's going to be diluted as well. We've got this. I'm sure we can get Abian to at least spend some time with my siblings playing. Just need a tiny brush. My face is looking a little weird. That's not what I wanted to happen. I am, don't worry. I'm taking the time I want. Or need, you know. I'll just do it. But we are getting close to the finishing line here. There we go. Well, we'll just have to do a background after this as well, which I'm going to do dark because that's going to make all the colourful things here pop. She's still wearing this lovely long-sleeved, I think pajama shirt, because she's been up since who knows what time it was when she saw the jellyfish. What time of night? Early morning, maybe not. Chanterelle the insomniac. this face though. Once it's dry, I'll add the details in and then that's going to look okay. I'm hoping at least. But at the moment, I don't think I like it. What about her tail? It was very colourful, wasn't it? Purple, there was blue, I see orange and red. Okay. Done. Orange and scarlet. Oh, and again I forgot the fishtail thingies. The little fins up the sides. I'll add those in. At least one of them. Looks like I'd land everything in purple. So dry it off. Ah, the two have come back inside, the two siblings. So no more siblings staring at me through the window demanding that I finish soon so that Ambien can play with them. I think that's enough. Oh no, not again, not again. We're back to the dueling. Oh. Kurerea wins again. Hey. I'm doing what I can.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're all fine.
Doing what I can. I'm just an artist.
I might just go and practice a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
3
I'm not
zombie
happy with
Santas?
this.
What?
Yeah, Korea just won again.
Don't stress about it, okay? I'm just gonna go on my laptop and maybe try and play it.
She's got very cute red cheeks right now.
That's true. We were outside doing a lot. Now I'm dead. But yeah, I'm gonna try. Maybe I think you can play it on your own as well, right? You don't have to ask for other people to join.
Oh my goodness, no, this is making it worse.
Oh gosh. It's a very creepy zombie fairy, I would say. Not a mermaid.
No, that's not what was supposed to happen.
You can make a call with each other. Exactly. Well, maybe. Perfect. Go and do a duel again. How many duels has it been now?
A lot.
A lot?
Way too many. I think
Way
that's
too
sort of
many.
fixed the face. At least you guys don't have to see it up close. What do you think?
It's good.
Thank you.
Very artistic.
Thank you. It's kind of giving some medieval painting vibes, you know. No, let me zoom you guys in. See the horror with me.
How did the faces turn out like that way?
I made her face wet earlier, so yeah. Look at her face.
Funny. Well then, I'm gonna go
Ah.
and yeah, just don't go too quickly, okay? You know,
I'll be fine.
we are able to wait. You know, we're good kids. We like waiting.
Let her cook, she's the artist.
Exactly. So we're letting her cook. What can
It's not the way I wanted it to look. But it's better than it could have. But it's better
I mean,
than
it might
no
just be
face, I
that she
guess.
was very clumsy with the paint, you know.
I'm going to wet the background now a little bit.
No.
Actually, let's get a bigger brush. And I know the water's very tainted, but nobody cares about that.
But yeah, you see, I feel like she might have just messed up with her makeup, and that's why it all got.
To be fair, if you wake up in the middle of the night to follow a bunch of jellyfish to a jellyfish birthday party, I think your makeup isn't the least of your concerns.
I think so too. Exactly. You just have to see it that way. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Bye. I'll be done here soon. I'm sure.
No,
If
I don't have to brush or anything.
well, let me just put a piece of paper behind here, just in case. Strike the water over here. My first concern would be, wait, how am I alive underwater? Did you just ask the jellyfish to duel you? What a weird day we are having today. Going to just drop ink into this water. Oh, look at the way it flows! I officially announced my retirement from dueling. Oh, Korea wins again. No. Exactly. You won once, and that's something, right? Winning once in a duel. It's not a life and death duel anyway. Now you're 4 Santas. Now you're zombie Santa. Why are we calling you Santa again? How did this happen? How has it come to this? Let me just wet the second page and then we'll add in more ink in different colors. I'm all the things. A sock pirate, Santa, Italian, the king of cheese. Hang on, I thought you're Spanish. Since when are you Italian? Just because you went to Italy a few times. Wait, yeah, you did say you were more than once, right? I don't remember. I'm all the things, like I said. You can't be everything. You can't be good and bad. Like completely good and then completely bad. And you can't be all nationalities, I think. At least not in this day and age. You could just say you're human, which would be a valid thing to say. Let's just drop in some ink. Oops. That's bound to soak through the pages. All of this is rock, so it doesn't really matter the way things look. I just like the way that the ink flows when you drop it into water. Wee, wee, wee. Right, we're gonna try and save the crack here. Ooh, wow. Wow, that's a lot of ink. I am a Homo sapiens, that's what matters. Exactly. Right, I hope that did something. If not, then screw us, I guess. Screw me. Ooh. Car is driving past. Having a great deal of fun, I imagine, on the roads. The good old Irish roads. Let me just try and get this as dry as I can. And let's drop. Oopsies. Ah, this is dried out. Sad. Whatever happened to making sure things are dried out? I don't know. At this point, I'm just doing things. Wiggly squiggly things. The most fun of things, you know. Wiggly squiggly. Ooh. My back. I hope it recovers at some point. From all this sitting in the artist pose, you know. Bent over a piece of paper. Bent over a piece of paper. I need to stop making random pauses within sentences. That is not good. Blop, 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 blop. Okay, that one is going to just sit there for now, I guess. You can just add in some more brown here and here. Make everything nice and rocky. I've got some very dynamic fluidity. I think I have to go now. We're having pizza and marzipan torte. Ooh! Marzipan torte. I'm so jealous. I wish I could have some right now, but I can't because I'm not there to celebrate with you. Sad. Well, let's cover up the blue spots there. Got a very dynamic and flowy background, that's for sure. Oh, I forgot these shrimp things. It's okay. We're all good here. See you soon and enjoy the marzipan torte and the pizza. And I think I'm pretty much done here. Except for maybe some shading on that table. It's looking a little flat, which technically a table is, but I prefer having not so flat tables in my drawings, you know? There's always a little bit of shadow there. There we go. Well, the issue now is, where on earth do I sign this painting? Yeah. Issues. I think I signed on the tablecloth thing. It's beginning to look like Xmas? No, it's not. It's not Christmas. It's October. October is not Christmas. Hello, mess. You're confused. It's Halloween. Or rather Inktober. It's a season of Inktober. I'm going to put my signature right here. Inktober. 2023. Day 11. Oh, that's a bit squiggly. Craziness. I know, Emma. They're all a little mad, I think. Okay. We've completed this. Finally. Oh, I got more ink on me. You're funny. Crazily funny. Ta-da! We've created something wild. I think wild is the best word to describe this. Ooh. Oh, we've got some ink on the next page. Oops. Very wild, yes. Didn't I say I was going to draw bubbles? Well, I guess that's out of the window now. Welp. It's as good as it's gonna get today. And that's fine with me. So, let's pull up the Inktober playlist, not playlist, list thing, prompt list. I remembered the word. General? No. Inktober. Pinned messages. Found it. So tomorrow you can look at the scary spiders too. Yes, but later. Right now what matters is tomorrow's word, which is going to be illusion. And after that, kilt. Which seems very weird to have after an illusion. There's some random person in a kilt. But by the looks of tranquil and reflect, things might not end so well. Hey, that's random prompts for ya. So, I will see you tomorrow. You might have half an hour maybe with my siblings to play, but at least you get some time, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to be mad. Illusion of Scotland. Under the sea. Scotland under the sea? No. No. How can we have that? Sounds crazy. Ooh, so much ink. Yes, goodbye. See you tomorrow. Let's brighten up the screen. Right, goodbye. If the highlands go under the sea, then the Netherlands will be 2 kilometers below water level. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.